These new comment videos are certainly starting to hit the mark with the flat earthers. They seem to be as determined as ever to try and put me off. What they don't seem to realise is I actually find them funny. Welcome to another comment special. Hello all and welcome along to another comments video with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Before we begin today, a quick thank you to the sponsors of this video, Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time. All in one place, all on your terms. And you can start a completely new personalised website with the new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. Choose from professionally curated layout and styling options to build a unique online presence from the ground up, tailored to your brand or business and optimised for every device. Easily launch your website and get discovered fast with integrated optimised SEO tools, so you show up more often to more people and grow the way you want. And if you've got a shop, you can make checkout seamless for your customers with simple but powerful payment tools. You can accept credit cards, PayPal and Apple Pay, and in eligible countries offer customers the option to buy now and pay later with Afterpay and ClearPay. And you can measure your end-to-end online performance with powerful website and seller analytics. Get insights on top traffic sources, understand how your reach is growing, track sales metrics and learn where to focus new engagement. It's all the data you need to scale your brand or business. Fully integrated and clearly displayed. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/SimonDan for 10% off your first purchase of any website or domain. Right, on with today's video, which as you know is another comment special. I've got 16 or so of the beauties today, so without further ado, let's get on with it. And we start with John Thompson the Great, who says, Dan's only weapon he has is to lie to you about what we believe. If you knew what we believe, you'd stop listening to his lies. Well, that's the cool thing about science, John. It's true, whether you believe it or not, whether any of us believe it or not, which is the same for the Earth being a sphere. Thanks though, John. Next up to have their say is Flat Earth Facts, who says, unbelievable. Do you realise, Simon Dan, by you bringing up the flat Earth in the beginning and at it went viral, made more people get into the flat Earth and do their research. Since then, you have made hundreds of millions of flat earthers and people researching it. Very clever indeed. Nice one, Dan. And here's another fake video by NASA about the astronauts just came back. Hundreds of millions of flat earthers. Okay, matey. I think you may have overestimated just how many flat earthers there are by a teeny tiny bit. And flat earth was growing a lot, even before I came on the scene. Also, you need to sort out your overuse of emojis. Quickly. Next up we have Josh Wyrick, who says, second best place to not get science facts is from you, Simon Dan. Well, at least you admit that TikTok is the worst place to get science facts. Hey, that's great, I suppose. Now, a few people said last week that there are some TikTokers who do valuable work. And that is fair. I guess it's just nice that a flat earther doesn't think that I'm the worst at something. Moving on, and next up we've got Vince Bisman, who says, when Simon Dan thinks he's smart but is actually a dumb puppet. A dumb puppet for who, Vince? And I get this a lot. I don't think that I'm smart. What I think is that I work hard and I try to read a lot. Others may perceive me as smart, but I guess that's a compliment more to my process than anything else. Next up to have their comment read out is Mr. Alex Roadking, who says, how many mRNA doses have you done, genius? 3, I believe. And last week I ran 40 kilometers on a training run. Would you look at that? Always baffles me, that one. Why are you using it as an insult? Oh well, moving on, we've got Tun Tintan, who says, Simon Dan keeps running from debating me. Lol. I'm actually Simon Ramos, and I started the first Flat Earth versus Sphere Earth groups over a decade ago. I'm a real-life field engineer and sound communications journeyman. I have passed state exams in my field of applied sciences. I'd have bunked that moron here on Facebook a couple of years back, then he made a rant about me, and he's been running away from me ever since. I genuinely do not remember your argument or me running away. Perhaps you can refresh our memories, Simon. If you want a debate, then I can organise one for you on my channel. Of course it won't be against me, but I'll bet there'll be a lot of takers. Next up to have their say is Daniel Moon, and he says, Simon Dan watched your Saturday's video and realised that you were on the path to a science degree but decided to forego the education to start your YouTube channel and debunk these people that nobody else but you and a handful of subscribers that have nothing better to do than waste their time on YouTube. It's a sad world when people can make more money than a doctor who actually benefits society, but you choose grifting than to get an education. To each their own, Dan. This will be my last comment on your channel, Dan. Your Saturday video answered my question, so you don't have to report me again. Live long and prosper. Report you? Why would I do that? And yes, I did forego my Open University degree for this career path. The thing is, studying for that degree and running this channel and having a young family is too much. Something had to give. I do intend to continue that Open University degree at some point in the future. One day. Do not worry. Next up in this comment special to have their say is Jonathan Paquette, who says, "Your dimension, Simon Dan, is sithole lieland." Oh dear, Jonathan, you can't even spell your insult correctly. I think just leaving that there is all we need to do, isn't it? Let's move on and hope that the next insult is better. And it comes from Chad van der Warp, who says, "And you are not your average day Joe making debunking videos every effing day. I know that for a fact. And soon, others will too. That's a promise, Simon Dan." Okay, Chad, you go ahead and tell others how I'm not just an average Joe making YouTube videos. Remember, you promise now and make sure you get your facts right. You're not going to make things up like others have in the past, are you? Dear oh dear, Chad. Let's move on again and see our next comment, which comes from Deanman23, who says, "Brainwashed Dan become Illuminati paid off shill." Yeah, some coherence here would be nice, Deanman83. Why don't you try again, my friend? Dan talking about his ass again. No, Dan, engineers never take curvature into account when making these. It's always local. Well, it's actually a fact that they do. Otherwise, why would the towers of the Verrazano-Narons Bridge be 1.5 inches further apart at the top than they are at the bottom? I know that you can make that make sense in your mind, Deanman. Come on. Next up to have their say is old comment legend Stanley Dent, who says, "You are a shill, Dan. You shill for NASA. You are wrong, I am right, the earth is actually flat, that is the truth. Would you like to debate this with me?" Stanley, as I said to the other guy, if you want to debate on my channel, you're more than welcome. It just won't be with me. I really, really wish I did shill for NASA. I honestly do. But unfortunately, I don't. Okay, so our penultimate comment this week comes from, it's our friend Stanley Dent again. Come on then, Stanley. Downvote as usual because you are a brain-dead shill. Making money from lying to people. Nice job, Dan. Yes, I'm making money. No, I'm not lying. How many times do I have to refute this one? Honestly. Let's round this one up now and have our final comment, which comes from Andrew Troy 4893. Nope, I just checked. It's 4389. Apologies, Andrew. And he has this to say. "I thought about subscribing just so I could troll your stupid ass. You have to be stupid to think that we live on a spinning ball at this day and age with all the proof in the world of a flat earth at your fingertips, or you're just a paid shill." Well, 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 we finish with a fresh new member of the Dunning-Kruger Club. Immense confidence, but zero knowledge. What a day we've had, people. Well, there we go. Another comments video all done and dusted. Let me know in the comments which one you thought was the best. What was your favourite? And might I add, no play on my name this week. Very rare for a comments video. The Flurfs are losing it, maybe? Thanks so much for watching. As always, it's very much appreciated. If you enjoyed it, a big thumbs up would be great, and please subscribe as well. Thanks again for watching. Just enough time to once again thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial. Then, when you're ready to launch, squarespace.com/SimonDan, and you get 10% off your first purchase of any website or domain. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the return of Level Earth Observer. See you then.